Hey guys, so this is a video to replace the one that I made on Sunday because I made that very early in the morning and I was looking pretty gross. So this is a new video and sorry for posting on the wrong day. So it's week 2, our topic is our worst experiences. So I'm just going to warn you right now that this may be a little triggering for those who are struggling with life right now. I've had a pretty intense experience with life. We've had our ups and downs, but I've never really been too fond of it. There are times I've tried to end our relationship completely, but life hasn't been too keen on letting me go just yet. So I'm going to be talking about those times. I've tried methods that have given me temporary relief, and yeah, they feel good, but you have to start doing them more and more often. And then I thought, hey, maybe I can make this feeling last forever. So this is about the first time I tried. I was in public hospital at the time, so we weren't allowed any cords or shoelaces, mobile phones, electronics, razors obviously, no shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, just lots of weird stuff you weren't allowed. And so one day I was down at hospital school and there was glass, so I stashed some in my pocket, and when I got back up to the ward I locked myself in the bathroom, and I can let your imagination do the rest. So I've never really hated anyone in my life, but if I had to, then this nurse would have come close, and of course she was the one to find me, and she started yelling at me, telling me I had behavioural issues, I was not trying to get better, I didn't deserve to be in hospital, I was just wasting everyone's time. So hearing that did not make me feel any better when I was at my breaking point. A couple of them carried me out of the bathroom to the treatment room to get me all stitched up. And they just took me past all the other patients and they all just stared at me and looked at all the blood covered all over me, and it was not a fun time. That was probably my worst experience because it was my first attempt, so it was scary and it was unfamiliar. And it's the only time I've ever been caught in a hospital trying something, because usually they're pretty strict. And of course it was bad because it was the nurse that, I just really did not like her. She was awful. So basically that's my worst experience. But for anybody who is going through a similar situation, I would probably say try and work out what you're feeling and why you're feeling it, because the only way to get over things is to know what you were feeling and to realise why you don't need to feel it anymore. And for me, I knew that I was upset, but I didn't really know why. And so yeah, it was just really confusing and I couldn't get over it. But now I am aware of why I was upset, and probably had a lot to do with the fact I wasn't diagnosed and medicated properly. And I know that type of thing takes a really long time and it can be such a frustrating process. But it's really important because once you do get diagnosed and medicated properly, this big weight is lifted off you and you can live again. So it is amazing. So do keep trying. And then also, second part would probably be because I had so much self-hate about my sexuality. I was just so narrow-minded and I did not accept it for myself at all. So I feel a lot better now because I do accept it. And if you're worried about other people accepting it, just don't worry, because people's minds are changing already. People are growing up more open-minded. Look at the States. Barack Obama has said that he thinks gay people should be able to get married. So, that was a big step for humanity. I know things are still pretty tough in Australia, but keep rallying, keep marching. We're gonna do it. So whatever you're going through, just know that it does get better. It will get better. And nothing lasts forever. Like, being a teenager is hard. You got to work out who you are, what you want in life. And I know I certainly still have no idea, but things are better for me. So everything will work out in the end. And if it hasn't worked out, it's not the end. And that's probably the best advice I can give you. So, yeah, thanks guys. If you have any questions, hit me up at libertine.tumblr.com. That's 3 E's, not 2, or it will send you to a really disgusting site. Yeah, so thanks.